All right, welcome back, friends, fans, and family, to part two of our look at the Chef's 5-minute meal kits, the reduced sodium version. So, yesterday we unboxed it, or last video, depending on when this uploads. Last video we unboxed them, took a look at the beef ravioli. Looks a whole lot like an MRE kit with a styrofoam tray included. It has the heater bag. It says to use a heat-resistant surface. So for purposes of our experiment today, we're going to be using the lid from a 50 caliber ammo can, just because I think that's hysterical. Now, inside the heating pad oven package, there are two small, whatever you'd call these. One of these is the actual, what produces the heat. I believe that's iron filings in there, just like the MRE heater pack. You can see it's divided out into several different little pockets to help spread out the material. Now, the MRE pack, you used water. This one, you used the included activator that says do not drink. I don't know what that means. I would have thought it would be just water, but, there you go. Right. So what we're going to do, we've opened it up. We've removed the activator pouch. Step 3 is to put the food in. If you're doing just the pouch meal, it has instructions, but we're doing the tub meal, and it says to put it in upside down, squarely centered on the pad. So we are going to do exactly that, because hey, you have to follow the directions to know how it works. So what I did, I pulled it out, pulled everything out, laid the pad on top of it. Now I'm going to put it back in. Let's see. Put it in this way. Okay. So we have step 3B. Step 4 is shake the activator pouch, then open pouch and pour contents into the heating pad oven. Okay. So we're going to shake it up real good. Now we're going to open this little guy up. Try to keep everything on camera so you can see it. Trying to be neat about this. Now we are going to take this. Probably not going to be able to see this. Suffice it to say, I am following the instructions exactly. Okay. Now, step 5. Fold heating pad oven opening under. To eliminate heat loss, place pad oven on flat heat protected surface. And then, since it is the tub meal, we let it go for 10 minutes. All right. Who's got a watch? Not me, because you guys are using up my watch. Let's see. We'll just open up the laptop, find out what time it is. Maybe. All right. Now we'll give it 10 minutes to cook. In the meantime, we'll push it to the side. Let's see. All right. Push that to the side. Pull up the chair. And we are going to... Oh, can you hear it sizzling? Let me see if I can get that close. Hear that sizzling? Oh, it's hot. Yeah. It is already hot. All right. We're going to slide that to the side. We're going to pull out the rest of the meal. We got our banana chips to try out. We got crackers to try out. The tortilla is going with the main course. Oh, look at that. You see it? Can you see it swelling? Just the camera, just a touch. Look at that. All right. Then we have our custom seasoning packet that's going to go with the ravioli here in a little bit. Alright, so our banana chips. Let's give them a try. I am the world's not biggest fan of banana chips. I'd rather they had been plantain chips or something other than dried banana chips. Alright, let's see. Get these out where you can see them on camera. How about that? Yep, there we go. 1.19 ounces. There's your nutritional information right there. Toss that to the side. Yeah, it looks like dried banana chips. How about that? Just like a dried banana chip. Yep. Tastes just like a dried banana chip, too. Actually, I think they sugared them. 5 grams added sugar. Ingredients are banana, coconut oil, sugar. Contains coconut. No kidding, it's got coconut oil in it. So, these actually, I kind of like these. Of course, I had to add sugar to them to get me to like them. Big surprise there. Alright. Crackers. Now, sorry, talking with my mouth full. Naughty. Alright. Now, I said when we did the unboxing that these felt like they were round kind, like the old Sea Rat crackers that came in the cans. Lo and behold, that's exactly what they are. Alright. Wheat flour, palm oil, sugar, corn syrup, salt, baking soda, etc. 0.95 ounces worth. There's your nutritional information. Yes, I'm trying to talk and line things up on the camera at the same time. Does not work well at all. Lord have mercy, you guys. Look at how that thing swelled up. Look at it steaming. Man, oh man. That is functioning just like it ought to. I'll be honest, I'm kind of excited. I wasn't really expecting a whole lot. But there we go. Now we have our mixed fruit jelly. I did not realize in the last video I could have turned it over and showed you this. Alright, because it's got a clear window in the back. Let's tear into it. Put us a little jelly on cracker here. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, Guys, I was expecting an MRE cracker. No, sir. Not the case. These are soft. They are not that crisp. I don't know how best to describe the MRE, but see how easy that broke? Yeah, they've got a really nice flavor to them. Now I love the MRE crackers. Don't get me wrong. I do love them. But these are better. So let's hit that with a little more jelly. Yes, indeed. All right, they've got a fan in me right there. Now let's take a look at the tortilla that comes with it. Okay, there's your nutritional information right there. Ingredients: whole grain wheat flour. Okay, that's off to a great start. I like that. It's only one tortilla though. That's unfortunate. I'd like to see more, but that's just because I'm a tortilla fan, and I have a number of my family who are watching this who are tortilla fans. So more is always better. Oh my word, look at that. Y'all, look at that. Get this rascal out here where you can see it better. For an and I'm qualifying these as MREs. For an MRE tortilla, man, that's mighty fine looking. For sure, for sure. Let me look real quick. The entire video has only been 10 minutes to this point. So, I don't think the ravioli is ready just yet. Yes, I have my back to the microphone. Sorry about that. But I'm still talking so as to not have dead airspace. Alright, let me see here. It's been 7 minutes. So, that thing's been cooking for 7 minutes. It is now stopped steaming. Let's get this over here. See it? Okay. It has stopped steaming for the most part. I saw a little wisp right there. Kind of slip out while I was saying it had stopped. It said, "No, you're wrong. I'm still going." But y'all, look at that. That's the bottom of the styrofoam tray right there. Okay. That is pretty spiffy. It is, I'm watching it, it is starting to deflate. So I'm thinking we can probably get ready to break into it. Again, our little utensil tray, quote unquote tray, our little bag with a spork, not the super solid MRE end of the world spoon, unfortunately. Little napkin, little salt and pepper. We'll put that over here with our seasoning blend. Yeah, man, that's looking mighty fine. All right, set that right there. It does look like it is starting to deflate. Probably been just about long enough. I honestly had not thought I would be able to talk the entire time. Right. Get that where you can see it. I mean, not a banana chip. You can see the little heater pockets are swelled up. So these are, I imagine, something like, whew, steam come out on that one. That these little packets are something along the lines of the hot hands, hand warmers, and such. As far as how they function chemically. Grabbing a little pot holder trivet to set the tray on while we work on it. All right. Hopefully I can do this without burning myself. Otherwise, you guys get to watch disaster preparedness turn into a disaster. I don't want that to happen. Can I reach in here without burning myself? Maybe. There we go. Getting it pushed out. Okay. All righty. I'll take that. Set that to the side. You can see it did a pretty fair number on warping the styrofoam tray. Get that up, you can see it better. Alrighty. I didn't think about it, but since it says don't drink the activator, I don't want to put it in the tray. I could eat it out of the very hot pouch. But again, I don't want disaster preparedness to turn into a disaster. Don't want you guys watching me burn myself to the point I have to take myself to the hospital. That's not a good day. Now, with them being a little bit wet, they're a little bit resistant to, the pouch is a little resistant to opening, so out come my little bitty pocket scissors. Wipe these little guys down. I think I got some ravioli sauce on them. There we go, much better. Alrighty. Now, alright, let's get this slid up. Let's open this pouch up, show y'all what it looks like inside. Alright, there we go. Let's pour it out into the bowl. Alright. Pouch is very hot. Very hot. Very surprisingly hot. I am surprised at how hot this pouch got. Okay, so I am right off the bat really pleased with the cooking system that's included in the meal kit. Okay, trying to make sure all the good juices get brought out. Feels like I missed some. Come on, guys. Everybody out. Everybody out. All right. Now, let's grab us a bit of a bite. Mm-hmm. Yep. Tastes like canned ravioli. So if you're not a fan of canned ravioli, you're going to want to skip this. If canned ravioli doesn't hurt your feelings any, then this is definitely a viable option for you. Let's see. I'm opening up the seasoning mix. Let's see if I can show y'all down it. Yeah, there we go. Trying to get it lined up on the camera. Let's see. Let's do it like this. There we go. So it's kind of like, I don't know, maybe their version of like Tony's or Zatarain's or something like that based on the ingredients. We're just going to throw that rascal in there. Alright. Stir it up. Get it all real well seasoned. We're going to have another go at it. Just so we can compare. Look at those cute little pockets of ravioli. How about that? How about that? Alright. I will tell you, the seasoning does make it better. Alright. Now, it is very definitely low salt. You can tell that there is not much salt in this meal. For those of us that are watching our blood pressure and our sodium intake, this is fantastic. For those of you that don't have that particular problem, hey, you got salt you can throw in there, okay? So just with that in mind, I'm going to call this an outstanding purchase. I'm very pleased with what I've got. I got 12 meals that are pretty solid. The selection is a good selection. The contents, you get, this is an 8-ounce entree with a tortilla, a package of crackers, package of jelly, a snack package, seasoning blend, salt and pepper. Yeah, I'd say it's very solid. If you can get them like I did, where you pick up the entire box for $35, that's 12 meals. That's less than $3 a meal. I said $3.50 in the last video. It's because I can't math fast in my head. They're under $3 a meal. For somebody who is like me, living basically by themselves and does not like cooking for just one person, this is a very viable alternative. You can't eat out for $3 not and get this much stuff that's actually made to keep you going. So yeah, I am very pleased. I will stay on the lookout for more opportunities to pick these up. And if you run across them, I definitely recommend them. So be sure, if you haven't yet, like and subscribe. I know it's a YouTube thing, but anyway, yeah, I'll be doing my best to put out more videos. Coming up, I've got some more modeling videos to put out. I've got some web gear videos that I have in mind. Who knows? We may even dig into some of the other MRE style meals, like the human daily ration, the survivor ration, some of the other stuff that I've picked up. But definitely keep an eye out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.